Mobile. In just over a century, this city flew the flag of 4 different empires: French, British, Spanish, and American. So as we approach the 4th of July and America's 250th, how did Mobile become an American city? Because when America declared independence in 1776, Mobile wasn't even a part of it. This your Mobile Minute? Let's take a walk. Today's story is definitely something they don't teach you in school. Everybody learns about the 13 colonies on the East Coast, but another British colony existed at the time along the Gulf Coast, known as British West Florida, a 14th colony, so to speak. But this colony didn't rebel and was not fighting for independence in 1776. By this time, the French had handed Mobile over to the British about a decade prior. The fort right here downtown, the one we call Fort Conde, the British had renamed it Fort Charlotte after their queen. So while the 13 colonies up the coast were rising up against the king, this 14th colony just sat the whole thing out. Historian Mike Bunn puts it this way: when the Revolution came, West Florida wasn't a player in the drama, it was a target. Mobile in 1776 was an isolated frontier town way down on the Gulf Coast. No newspapers, no rebellion in the streets, hardly any news from up north at all. The people here had come for land and for the deerskin trade, not for any kind of politics. So to them, one king served about as well as another. So America declared independence, fought a whole revolution, won it, and Mobile the entire time just kept flying the British Jack flag. Then in 1780, right in the middle of all of it, Spain swept in, took the city from British to Spanish. Mobile was still not an American city. Mobile didn't become American until April of 1813, almost 40 years after the Declaration of Independence. It happened during the War of 1812. President James Madison wanted the Gulf Coast, and he sent a general named James Wilkinson to take Mobile from Spain. Wilkinson surrounded the Forte Carlotta, the Spanish version of Fort Charlotte, with way more men than the Spanish had. The Spanish commander was outnumbered, cut off, had zero help from Spain, so he surrendered without firing a shot. And on that day, for the very first time in history, the American flag flew over this fort, flew over the city of Mobile, and that's the actual birthday of American Mobile. Not 1776, 1813. So this 4th of July, as our country celebrates 250 years, remember Mobile took the long way here. Our American story doesn't start in 1776, started in 1813, which means America turns 250. American Mobile is still just 213 years in. Both of those are worth celebrating on this holiday. We celebrate and tell all 300 plus years of our history in our downtown Mobile food tour. Hope you'll come take a walk with us. Happy 4th of July. This has been your Mobile Minute.